Thanks for coming in today. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my voice there. I got the lights going. It's still brighter than I want it to be. You can see too much of my face, but we got the backlights going in the room now. That's all set up. This is the way it's going to look when I'm streaming, folks. Welcome to it. We are in our beautiful Cessna 170 livery courtesy of our good buddy Eric Flight on Twitch. He made this livery especially for us. It's got my numbers, my November 124 Mike Charlie, my registration. It's got my logo. It's got the Virtual USA Flying Club logo on it as well. If we zoom in a little bit closer. Nope. He's even got a little Pilot Cinnamon on the door going on. It's a beautiful thing. I really appreciate this livery that he made for me. It is quite lovely. It's a screenshot and a half right there, chat. We are at 29 Palms to start, and we're going to fly to Amboy. Oscar Mike Bravo, or Alpha Mike Bravo Oscar Yankee, Jesus, Amboy. I guess it's Amboy. It's where Roy's Cafe is, that famous cafe on Route 66, where you used to be able to fly into until they closed Amboy, I guess a few years ago. I didn't even know that, to be honest with you. But they've got it opened up just especially for us tonight in the sim, so that we can do a little bit of flying and hang out with our Virtual USA Flying Club members at Roy's Cafe. So here is the event. It is the Amboy Airfield flying, closed to the rest, open to the best. I like that little line that Michael Minnow came up with. November 8033 Foxtrot is currently streaming as well tonight. He's the one that's hosting the event. We have an arrival time between 9 and 10 Eastern. That's 02 and 0300 Zulu. So we are, it's going to be about a 30-minute flight for us, and it's about 8:30. So I figure a good time to get started. We'll get there early, get a nice parking spot to get squared away for the flying, enjoy the food and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and get ourselves inside the cockpit here and ready to go. Oh god, I got 60 bajillion things going on. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, go ahead and turn the battery on, avionics on, get the fuel and mixture going. We're gonna have a map open, but we don't plan on using it. It's just gonna be a little bit of reference, nothing more, nothing less. Tonight for that, am I connected to the network? Okay, I am connected to the network, so we're good there. No ATC to worry about. It's uncontrolled to an uncontrolled. Weather looks like it's going to hold out for us, so we'll go ahead and start the engines. So we're clear left, clear right, clear prop. Excellent. She's up and running. Very, very good. Nice, beautiful area here around 29 Palms. So here's what we got going for routes. Gonna take off out of 29 Palms. Gonna head pretty much due east till we get to Dale Lake. It's a dried up lake bed over here. Once we get to Dale Lake, we're gonna kind of wrap around these higher elevations here, and head on up to like Cadiz area. So we're gonna fly about a north heading to get to the Cadiz airstrip, which is a private strip. We're not gonna stop there, but we are gonna join up on to Route 66 for along here. And that's going to be in Route 66 is up here. So we'll join up. Whoops. So we'll join up with Route 66 right about there. And we'll just do a straight shot on Route 66 and figure out which way we're going to be landing once we get over to Amboy. Of course, it's right north again, another dried out lake, Bristol Lake right here is where we'll be north of. And then somewhere over here is where we're going to find our little strip and the diner that we will be having our fly-in dinner with, along with our fellow flying club members. So that's short, sweet, to the point, looking at only like a 30-minute flight in the good old 170. Keeping it simple tonight. The only thing I do want to see is, am I going to get a wind reading up 29 Palms here? I can go to the nearby let's see, 280 at 4. So it's pretty much calm wind, so we can kind of do what we want. So I'm going to go ahead and just back taxi over to runway 8, since we're going to be taking off and going east anyway. I'll just back taxi runway 8 since the wind, it looks like it's fairly calm. And we'll go from there. So we'll go ahead and pull the parking brake and taxi on out to runway 8. Should probably get onto the Unicom frequency, which is 122.8 on VATSIM. I'll hold it up right there. There we go. 29 Palms traffic. Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is taxiing to runway 8, 29 Palms. I don't know that there's actually a taxiway that goes along the runway in the real airport, but in the sim we have one, so we'll use it. I guess, why not? This airplane is a little loud. Go ahead and change the volume on it a little bit here. There we go. Tell you what, we do not need the full length of the runway, so we're going to take this little taxiway that's being given to us right here and launch from there, going to the east. I think that'll be more than appropriate. .29 Palms traffic. Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is departing runway 8 to the east. 29 Palms. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this going.
Hello everyone.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
No atmospheric rivers out in this part of the desert.
We're on our way, chat. Easy peasy. So again, we're pretty much just going to follow this direction out until we get towards that dried up, what used to be Dale Lake bed. And then from there we'll kind of just turn to the north, get up towards Caldez, and then get on over to Amboy. I'm going to climb up to, we're going to call it 3,500 feet. There's a lot of desert out here, that's for sure. Dub Aviator, thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Irish friend. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I was able to string up the lights just a little while ago. Oh, there's 3,500 feet. We flew past it a little bit. Let me go ahead and correct myself. This looks like it's probably that dried up lake bed over there, which is what we're pretty much pointing towards. See what I can do about trimming this thing out. I think it's pretty well trimmed right there. We're gonna go to this lake bed, and then you see right here, chat, where there's kind of this little opening around the mountain here, this little pass, if you will. That's where we're gonna fly towards, and then take that pass going to the north. Again, our beautiful livery, courtesy of Eric Flight. He did a really nice job. Really appreciate that he put the time and effort into making this custom livery for me for the Cessna 170. It's a thing of beauty. So right over here, we're going to start turning towards. Florida 2017, thanks for coming in today. Yeah, it is a very nice piece of work that Eric Flake did for us. Looking forward to the 828 Comanche. I've heard a lot of people talking about that. I haven't really looked into it at all myself, but once it comes out, I may have to. Since I have heard, like I said, there seems to be a decent amount of hype behind it. So we got this little pass here, so now we're going to take this and fly almost directly towards Caldez, which is Charlie Alpha 90. It's where I have set as my destination since Amboy doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't have an identifier anymore since it's closed. So we just have Caldez as our identifier for routing purposes. Once we get up to Caldez, we're going to find Route 66 and just follow Route 66 going to the west until we get to Amboy and find the strip. Does that all make sense? I hope it does. Good in there? Yeah. Just hearing noises. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our turn now towards Caldez. Pretty much just going about a north trajectory. So once we land on north on the compass here is when we're pretty much going to roll out. Let's see. Yeah, right about this general direction. And then we're just looking for Route 66 at this point. Once we find Route 66, we take that west all the way to Amboy. Or we'll meet up with our fellow Virtue Safe Flying Club members at Roy's Cafe. Just a lot of desert out here. Oh, we're descending. Let's go ahead and get back to our altitude here. Can't ever seem to get this thing trimmed out the way I want it to. So, just gotta make sure we keep an eye on it. Desert and mountains. Wonder how many of us are going to be flying in tonight. Right now I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flying club members, including myself, that are going in for the fly-in. So hopefully a few more will kind of join in here. We got between 9 and 10 Eastern for the arrival time. Just us in the desert out here, chat. So we should see Caldez coming up here fairly soon, I believe. Maybe out in front of us here a little bit more, probably like right in this area, chat. And then I hope I was smart enough to put this into the correct folder, the scenery. Hopefully it all is going to work. Otherwise this is going to make it very annoying. Yeah, we're flying in Arizona. No, we're out in California. Took off out of 29 Palms and we're going to Amboy on Route 66 out in the California desert. Well, I guess, is it technically Arizona? I'm pretty sure it's California, no? Yeah, it's California. It's the deserty part of California. We're gonna go get our kicks on Route 66, chat. Yeah, Caldez is like right over here somewhere. I think that's it right there, maybe? Somewhere in front of us that I can't quite make out 100% yet is Caldez. I think it's this. Once we get to Caldez, though, again, we're just going to be looking for Route 66, which is just to the north. Good evening.
Hello.
And then we're going to get on Route 66 here and follow it all the way to Amboy.
Amboy traffic, 423 Charlie Lima's, approximately 5 miles east. Intentions to overfly the field and make a left-hand downwind approach for runway 27, Amboy.
Yeah, so here we go. There's Caldez. You can kind of make it out now. And then I think this is Route 66. I don't think it's the one that's right to the north. It is. It's this right here where it kind of goes up and then this way. That's Route 66. This is just train tracks right here. This is Route 66. Okay, so we have what we're looking for. And then we just have to go and follow it down to Amboy. We're going to descend, chat. We're going to get nice and down low here onto Route 66. So that way we don't accidentally miss Amboy. So we'll get a little descent going. Get nice and down and tucked in there. And we don't want to follow these train tracks. That's not where we're looking. This is Route 66 right here. That's what we want to follow. It kind of come up and then it's going to go west. we're gonna keep our descent coming all the way here.
Big Bear was being 152.
What's the wind looking like it's favoring over to Amboy?
Mine's coming out runway 27, but it's the shortest runway.
Fantastic.
Amboy traffic, 423 Charlie Lima. Turning final, runway 27, Amboy.
Alright, so we found Route 66, chat, right here. We're going to take a turn to the west on it momentarily, and that's going to lead us to the strip. Sounds like we're going to be landing west, so we'll probably fly the strip and do a left downwind entry.
Amboy traffic, says November 975 Romeo Yankee is 10 miles east at 5,500. Inbound to land Amboy.
Should just follow this and be able to see it, chat. Hopefully it's actually in the scenery that I downloaded. So I'll pray that it actually worked.
Amboy traffic, 423 Charlie Lima is back taxi. Runway 927, Amboy.
The glory that is Route 66 right on our nose here.
Amboy traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, vacated the runway, Amboy.
Should be out up there, I think, chat. We'll see.
I believe they did close.
I believe they did close the Highway 66. There's not a car in sight.
It's just for us, baby.
I'm hoping to be flying in like less than 15 minutes. Dude, I hate having to install lead model matching for the X-Men.
We do have someone right on top of us, chat, right there. I see him. Amboy traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie. We'll call ourselves about 5 miles to the east. Gonna overfly the field for a left downwind runway 27 Amboy.
And Amboy traffic says 5 Romeo Yankee is 5 miles to the east. We're going to be crossing with mid-filter a teardrop entry to the left downwind runway 7.
So I think this is, we're going over here. We've got a big old, that's a big old antenna right there. We are going to have to overfly and figure this strip out here. Definitely looks like the scenery was installed, since it's got its own little patch going on over here. But I gotta figure out where the heck the old runway is. There's the sign. That popped in. Well, we're gonna have some figuring out to do here. I think this patch right here, this lightly colored patch that I'm putting my mouse over is it.
So, how was
It's just the short little part.
So, what runway should the wind favor on?
The shorter runway, landing west, 27.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
Yes, it's just gonna be this little patch right here, it looks like, that we're gonna go for. Right here. Alright. Amboy traffic, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, left downwind for west runway, Amboy. Yep, just that little patch, alright. If you guys want to put a landing rate guess in the chat, we're using Volanta for the landing rate, positive or negative. Go ahead and put a guess in what you think my landing rate's going to be in the Cessna 170 tonight. I'm going to give myself a nice little lengthy downwind here. Amboy traffic, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, left base, west runway, Amboy. I have a feeling I'm way too high. And I'm going to overshoot it too, I bet. Watch. Amboy traffic, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, final, west runway, Amboy. Yeah, not too bad. How can I make this work? Last call and landing rate guesses. Dub Aviator going to be the only one. He'll win by default. Last call. Last call. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is east. Don't ask me how or why, but I mixed up my east and west. 4 Mike Charlie's in the left downwind for real this time for the west runway at Amboy. Oi. See, it was all perfect if I was landing east, chat, but my dumbass is landing west. Oh, we get a nice little flyby. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that that's what I meant to do, chat, because it's certainly not, but whatever. It's better to make the mistakes in the sim, right, than in real life. Amboy traffic, 4 Mike Charlie, we'll just do a left base to final turn, the west runway, full stop, Amboy. This looks more better. Nice and smooth. Amboy traffic, Cessna 4 Mike Charlie, we are clear of the runways, taxi to Roy's, Amboy. We're going to go ahead and take some parking on Route 66, chat, since they got the road all nice and closed down for us.
Whoever that is, we could not hear you. It's static.
Actually, we're going to go right to the sign. Seems only appropriate to go right up to the sign, chat. Now we'll go ahead and get into our, well, first we'll kill the power. We'll get into our showcase cam here. What do you think, Chad? I don't think the shot's gonna get any better than that, right? How about that?
Amboy traffic, Cessna 5 Romeo Yankee is entering left downwind runway 26.
Ludlow traffic, February 033 Foxtrot, left base 26 full stop, taxi back Ludlow.
The landing rate. Ah, good question.
Left base, final approach, 26 full stop Ludlow.
Volanta says my landing rate was minus 153. You can see it right here, minus 153, 1.02 landing G. So it was a good landing, honestly. Other than me being stupid and almost landing on the, the runway facing east when we told ourselves we were going to land west. But we figured it out in the end, right, chat? Just a quick little flight from 29 Palms up and around, and now we can wait for our Virtuous Safe Flying Club buddies to join in for the fly-in. Oop, a little streamception there. There we go. So, quick and painless for me, chat. Well, I've only been streaming for like 47 minutes. That might be the shortest stream that I've ever done, but that's all I've got for you tonight. It was always going to be quick and easy I'm going to hand you guys off to our good buddy November 8033 Foxtrot. He's the gentleman that put this event together and is running it tonight for the Virtuous Safe Flying Club. He's got himself a nice home-built cockpit that you guys should go and over and enjoy and appreciate. He's a good member, valued member of the Flying Club. Does a lot of work in terms of events and other things for us, so we really appreciate him. So go ahead over to Michael Minook, November 8033 Fox on Twitch. I'm going to get that set up for you. Thanks for coming in today. Have a great night. And as always, guys, stay safe.
Amboy traffic, says 5 Romeo.
Oh, let me set it up. Set it up. Hold on. There we go.
Alright, we're gonna go down here. Clear these clouds out again.